What the? What the hell is that? September 30th. Okay, so this is 3 days after the attack on Sand Island.
Attention! Listen up! The biggest mistake Yuktavania has made in their blitz attack is that it failed to sink any of our aircraft carriers. We'll evacuate all intact carriers to our inland sea, then use it as a base to rebuild our counter-strike force.
Sweet.
You've been called to service on a very important operation, people. Keep that in mind out there.
Today at 1500 hours, 3 carriers from the 3rd Ocean Naval Fleet will rendezvous at Eglin Straits. These carriers are the Vulture, the Buzzard, and the Kestrel.
Hey, I know that carrier.
From Fort St. Hewlett, thanks to your help. Your mission is to coordinate with the Kestrel and provide top cover for all carriers during the rendezvous. Should you encounter enemy attack, defend the 3 carriers at all costs. The situation is fluid, so be sure to choose an aircraft with good defensive capability against both air and ground-based threats.
Right. Okay, seems simple enough. Make a mixed squadron with air-to-air and air-to-ground capabilities, and keep the carriers from getting sunk. Okay, so a little explanation. After the events of the last mission with Bartlett missing and the Lieutenant Colonel getting shot down, Blaze is now officially the leader of Wardog Squadron. Sweet. But you know how the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility, and one of those responsibilities is to buy and sell aircraft in regards to the squadron's inventory, which I can finally showcase to you guys. Okay, as of right now, the inventory, our potential options is limited. We have the F5, which was used throughout the first 4 missions. The MiG-21 BIS. The F4E Phantom. And the A6 Attacker, the Intruder. Ugh, getting tongue-tied here. The A6 Intruder, which is an attack plane. And also, since we got our kill rate all the way up for the F5, we now have an alternate version of the F5 available called the F20, or Tiger Shark. How the kill rate system works, basically every time you take an aircraft out on a mission and destroy targets with it, the kill rate meter will go up, and once it's all the way up, you unlock an alternate version of that plane. Now, why is this important? Well, unlike in Ace Combat 4, where you had the ability to buy and choose your own special weapons, in Ace Combat 5, each aircraft's special weapon is predetermined. You can't switch it out, unfortunately. So you kind of rely on these alternate versions to get additional special weapons for them, if that makes any sense. And on the lower left-hand corner there, you actually see a little picture of what the special weapon does. Or you can go in the aircraft information. They do a few lines about the aircraft itself, and then they talk about the special weapon. Like in this case, the MiG-21 has a rocket launcher. This weapon launches multiple unguided rocket-propelled missiles that explode on contact, damaging nearby targets. I think I'm going to buy an F-20 for the squadron. Now, its special weapon, the SAAM, I actually went over that in the training video, which If you've yet to see that, that's okay. I've got a link to it up there on the upper right corner. Now, let's see. I'll buy a MiG. Actually, let's go ahead and sell 2 F5s. Oh, you can buy up to 4 of any aircraft in the game. That way you can make a squadron of everyone flying the same plane if you wanted. There we go. I think that gives us some good versatility. Okay, now the start mission screen is a little different now too. Now, notice on the lower right-hand side, you have an air-to-air meter and an air-to-ground meter. This is basically an estimate of how much enemy resistance from each source you're expected to encounter during the mission. For your best chance of success between you and your 3 wingmen, Edge, Chopper, and Archer, you have to choose planes that fill both criteria. So it's kind of about low criteria, air-to-air and air-to-ground. So I'm going to use the F-20 myself. Give Edge an F4.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Give Chopper the A6.
Captain, which plane should I use?
And since Grimm is the new guy, I'm going to keep him in the training plane for now.
We're launching with this formation then?
Alright, one final look at the squad. This is your last chance to back out before starting the mission.
Wardog, launch.
Alright. Amidst the eternal waves of time, from a ripple of change shall the storm rise. Out of the abyss peer the eyes of the demon. Behold the Rosgrees, its wings of black.
It was nothing. Easiest mission in the world. That's what it was supposed to be. It wasn't just us, but everyone they could get their hands on. General mobilization. Our planes filled the sky like a huge aluminum cloud. There was no way the enemy could attack. The Queens of the Ocean made it to the inland sea. We've got it made in the shade now.
Oh, that sounds nice.
This is Thunderhead. We've arrived outside the range of enemy air attack. Permission granted to return to your assigned bases in sequence. Aircraft may refuel for the return trip if required. Hold above the carrier for the taker aircraft. Everyone's starting to leave!
Oh, that's another feature in this game. There's a few missions like this where you get to interact with a tanker aircraft, mid-air refueling. Wait a minute, what's that?
Hey, what is that? Is my radar on the fritz? It's showing up on mine too. Where'd it come from? How come the
Spread out.
didn't notice it? Joe, kid!
Oh, they're above me.
You have to call him Captain now. Yeah. Hey, you think we ought to report this?
Yeah.
All units, return to your combat air patrol station. Protect the carrier.
Damn.
We have 3 carriers. Don't let them sink even one.
Roger.
Archer, engaging.
Edge engagement.
I guess that mid-air refueling's gonna have to wait.
Take off. Shoot down those enemy planes for me. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. That's a kill. Relaunch the carrier jets. Plane, mark 1.
So, with this weapon, you have to keep the target inside the circle after you fire, or else the missile will lose focus.
Perfect time and place for a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like everything's working against us.
Hey, don't be thinking like that.
I've been through a real battle before.
I can't really tell them to use their special weapons. All they have is bombs.
Fox 1, Fox 1. That crane the blue pump's rolled out. You hear that? I'm actually praying.
Huh?
Happening in the nowhere to attack. Something strange here, but I'm not sure what. Is that what enemy attack is usually like?
Yeah. The timing is questionable.
I see them. Point to intercept. Let the Air Force defend that area. We've got our own work to do.
Hey, Captain Snow's here.
Stay on the lookout and climb to higher altitude. Roger. Let me know if you see anything.
They're coming in low.
He's the enemy out in range. Keep our defensive line intact.
An F-35.
Missile hit.
That's bad news.
Make sure you get the timing right. The enemy won't wait around and get hit. Where did the info from? Full speed ahead. Rendezvous with the remaining 2 carriers ASAP. We're carrying aircraft. You're all aboard.
Sweet.
Air Force.
Captain Snow's here.
You're finally here. What took you guys so long?
I'm not complaining.
Down the battle station. Captain Snow, you're responsible for the air defense effort. Roger, Captain. I won't let you down. All right, gentlemen. It's time to clean house. Good. Rangers with you.
Come on.
Hands out here. Nice kill. Maintain current formation.
Come on, Kestrel. Get with the other carriers so we can defend you better.
Amazing as always, Captain.
Oh, shoot. Whoop. Wrong button.
Target is still intact. Kid, you okay with the special weapons reserve?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've got 40 missiles and 3 SAAMs.
I won't let them sink a single.
And unlimited bullets in the gun.
Checking the fuel. Still good to go.
Come on, Grim. Get in there.
Missile hit. These guys don't know when to quit. It's really starting to tick me off. They still on the way here?
Yeah, where did these guys come from?
Protect the carrier, no matter what.
Oh, shoot.
Heads up. They're carrying long-range anti-ship missiles. Do not allow them to get in range. Fly out to intercept. This is Halo 2. Have the 3 carriers been up yet? This is the Kestrel. It'll be a little longer before we meet.
Whoa, there they are.
Kid, it seems some of these guys are packing anti-ship missiles. Can you see any?
Yeah, I see them.
We can't let them get near the ships. If we find any, we'll go after it. Enemy fighters closing in on carriers. Warning! Enemy fighters within range to fire anti-ship missile. Defend the carrier.
Come on. Turn, turn, turn.
Clear shockwave. Hey, come on! We need some air support here. All enemy attack planes confirmed this.
Whew.
Area sanitized.
Time to head back.
Nice work, Wardog. Wardog, your air defense mission is complete. Hold for the tanker aircraft.
Man. All right. Now for that.
Ballistic missile incoming.
What the?
Where do you launch that from?
What the hell is that?
Any coincidence?
Whoa!
Allied Squadron 5000. What happened?
What the hell?
Carrier's head. It's shipping.
Someone! Anyone! What's happening?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything below 5,000 feet was just annihilated. Second missile incoming.
Shit.
Listen up. If you want to survive, climb above 5,000 feet before that thing hits.
All right.
All units, move it. Kestrel,
5,000 feet.
what are we gonna do, kid? I'll follow you.
There we go.
Are they sure it's 5,000 feet?
They are. But a little higher just to be safe. My gosh.
They're spilling off the decks.
Oh my gosh.
There goes another ship. 10 seconds to next impact. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
No! Holy crap.
How could this happen to a fleet?
Yeah.
Heavy damage. All hands, abandoned ship.
I think
What the hell was that attack? It was like molten steel raining down on us. What's going on?
2 of the carriers are gone. Damn
The
it.
Castrol. All surviving aircraft. Respond. This is Swordsman. I managed to stay alive. Looks like the Wardog Squad made it too.
Damn. Out of everyone we had.
2 aircraft carriers lost. Can't believe this is all that's left of our force. We don't have enough fuel to get back to base either. Wardog Squadron, we can't get a tanker aircraft over to
Aw, man.
northeast to Haylock base, land and refuel.
Okay, so that tanker footage is gonna have to wait for another mission.
Forget it. If he's a captain, then I want him to start trash talking like a captain.
What?
I'm missing that voice real bad now.
He's got us back alive from battle for the second time. As far as I'm concerned, he's our captain now.
That's right. And I'll never lose my lead plane again. No matter what.
Huh. Thanks, Nagase. That took a turn for the worse.
The enemy attack squadron has withdrawn from the area. The aircraft carriers Vulture and Buzzard were sunk by a powerful burst missile attack. According to hydrophone data analysis, we have determined that the attack was carried out by the Sinfaxi, a Yuktobanian underwater attack carrier. The specs of this ship are unknown, but its existence confirms that the advanced shipbuilding efforts of the Yuktobanians have been going on unabated since the previous war. The Sinfaxi is a serious threat to our objectives. Emergency transmission from Central.
Oh?
Our army has decided to deploy the military power of the Arkbird to neutralize the grave threat posed by this new enemy submarine.
Okay. That may give us an advantage. Now I can hear you already. What is the Arkbird and how is it going to help us against that sub with the burst missiles? Well, you're just going to have to click that video on the bottom right of this video to watch the next one and find out what happens. See you there.